Alright, Scorpio, let's see what is going on with you all. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to say this, and then for my folks that, I don't know why the chariot's upside down. I'm turning it around. Okay. Ooh, you decided to leave and then decided not to leave? Okay. So some of you have, let's say, third party situations. Now, some of those might be what we call sanctioned and some might not be. But the point is, you're very attractive right now. I'll leave it like that. So, keeping things close to you, you're also saving your resources, okay? Um, for something. You have some plan. Let's not do Eight of Cups. Let's see. I'm looking at the bottoms of these decks because I'm not sure which one I want to use. You are waiting on something, but I don't think it's the Hanged Man that we're feeling right now. Let's see. The Tower? Judgment. I think that's the one. And I'll tell you, because I saw Judgment in the cut whenever I was shuffling the Star Trek cards, and so I do love that we have the Devil, which is lore, and the Fool, which is data. So anyway, so you have some connection with a previous person, but you're not really talking about it, and you're keeping your guard up with this person. You haven't decided if you're letting them really back in or not. And there's some situation that you feel bound and obligated to, so you're not necessarily wanting to change anything. But you do want a new beginning with somebody that is a past soul connection with the Six of Cups there. So, Four of Pentacles, the Devil, Six of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Fool, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. You are waiting on something to pay off. So you've already made a decision, but you may not have let, nobody else is privy to that. Maybe a very, very, very select few know about some decision that you have made. So let's clarify this Four of Pentacles. And there's Judgment again. It was at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're keeping some decision, Ace of Swords, to yourself. That's an ending and a beginning right there. Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Judgment. On the Four of Pentacles, this is like a chess game, Scorpio. You're playing a chess game with somebody. Six of Pentacles at the bottom. You're choosing who you give to and who you don't. Very, very, it's very calculated. I don't mean that in a negative way at all, but it's very calculated. who you're choosing to give to right now. Give me another clarifier for, okay, thank you, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting on some information, some of you. You've planted a seed, you're waiting for the truth to come back. Illumination, waiting on it to come to you. Three of Wands, the Sun, Wheel of Fortune. You're waiting for somebody's karma to play out. I love how calculating Scorpio and patient Scorpios can be. I truly have an admiration for it, okay? Somebody disappointed you, and now they have to pay. I totally get it. And I don't mean, again, I'm not saying that any of that in a negative way. I see what you're throwing down here, Scorpio. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Two of Swords, the Hanged Man. You're lying in wait. Boundaries up, armor on, sitting back, waiting for something to play out. Now, that means that you're waiting to, you've made the decision, you're waiting to make the decision. Air quotes. The Devil, the Devil. The High Priestess, ooh. You already know the answer to the question. I've kind of said that, okay? But I mean, you know. You already know the truth. You're waiting for the person to tell it to you. Scorpio card there. Also healing. Two of Wands, Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune keeps coming out. You are waiting for somebody to admit something that you already know the answer to. You're so patient. So patient. Let's clarify the Devil. The Empress. Also Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Little Taurus energy there. High Priestess, we've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, or all the signs. Basically, the Fool can be anybody, but it's a new beginning, I think, here. Or taking a risk. But it's a well-calculated risk. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands, Empress, in the home environment. I get that you are, I don't want to say hiding out. You have an obligation to home for some reason that you want to take care of. The Lovers, Six of Cups, Six of Cups. Lovers is Gemini energy. But also, you're in your head about somebody from the past and making some decision related to what you will or will not allow in your environment. And I don't mean necessarily physically. Could be a long distance relationship, but you're not likely to let somebody have very many chances right now because you're sitting back unbothered, waiting for karma to play out. The Magician. King and Queen of Wands, soulmate connection with the Devil there. This is a long, long, long soul connection. Divine counterparts. Telepathic communication, probably. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay. There will be discussion about seeing each other. Moving towards each other in some way. Chariot can also be a spiritual journey or a metaphorical journey, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be physical, but it certainly feels like some of you might be traveling to see someone. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. All right, Spirit, what are you going to allow us to know about this Six of Cups? You're like, I done told you. It's a spiritual connection. I'm not wanting to say a whole lot about the Six of Cups in the future. That's like, whew, okay. Transformation, Four of Swords. There's been some healing in this connection. The Fool again. Fool. So for some of you, it was over. It's new beginnings in a partnership. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Nine of Swords. Some of you are in your head about a friend. For some of you, these are it's possible same-sex relationships, but don't pay attention to gender, okay? Some people are more in masculine or feminine energy, and we're all on a spectrum of that, right? But what it does mean is you might be a little cutthroat right now in your communication because you do not want anything messing with your stability. And so people might be like, you're mean, and it's just you holding boundaries, right? Let's clarify the Fool. And the Tower falls out, but I don't want a book. Just give me a few cards to clarify the Fool, please. The Emperor, Aries energy, that for sure there, but King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Five of Cups. You have been disappointed and felt foolish about this person in the past, or they have about you, okay? Probably disappointment on both sides, but also hope. This card says, you pierce my soul, I am half agony, half hope. Five of Cups. The Emperor there. Communication, y'all. There's a soul contract, and so, what did I say? Telepathic communication? You might be hearing it in songs. You might be looking at each other's social media, although I do not have a Page of Swords here. You might be. There's communication happening in dreams, in something. There's some way that there's communication happening. It may not have happened yet. For some of you. The Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Ooh, look, 777. And Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, y'all should go buy a... Don't listen to me. I'm like, you should buy a lottery ticket with the Queen of Pentacles and 3 sevens. Might need to go to the casino tonight. Go buy a lottery ticket. Luck is on your side, obviously, right now. Don't seriously go buy a ticket and then be like, LadySkarlette said I was going to win the lottery. I have no... There's so much energy here. It's a general reading, okay? But somehow, you are lucky, okay? It may not be a lottery ticket or casino money, but in some way, luck is on your side. Two of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. The Tower. Nine of Cups. Some big change leads to your wish fulfillment. Your waiting is really making somebody crazy. But it definitely gets you what you want. They're trying to be all big and bad. They're not big and bad. They're like a little kitty. Oh, look, Knight of Cups. There's, they want to make an... Okay, they have free will. They may or may not come towards you with an offer, but it does look like communication is highly likely. Again, they have a choice, you have a choice. Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune again, Four of Pentacles. You're keeping real quiet. Waiting for things to play out. I don't know if I could say that any clearer, Scorpio. You're on a mission to out-stubborn this person. So let's clarify with the personal deck. I'm currently marathoning Vox Machina. If anybody's watched that, it's pretty good. I am just watching it on, like, I'm just watching the show, right? I'm not watching Critical Role, but anyway, but I am gonna go back and do that. I'm watching the Cliff Notes version, okay? So, entertaining myself with that while I'm uploading videos today. And laughing, because it's pretty funny. So, let's clarify. Woo, we don't want to book. Let's not take all those. How about just a few, Spirit? Just a few for Scorpio. You got some good manifesting energy right now, Scorpio, with the High Priestess, the Magician, Queen of Wands, Empress. I mean, the Emperor. I mean, there's all kinds of divine protection and counterpart magic going on up in here. So what is meant for you will not pass you by. It will find you. You have a sense of knowing right now, so you're probably sitting, just like I said, you're just sitting still. Can't feel my face, the weekend, too much of one thing. Obsessions and addictions, walk away. Now, and I think it was one of the last two reads I did for you. It was like, you're cutting out a lot of negative behaviors from other people that are around you, putting up some really solid boundaries. So cutting out those ties to negative. Respect. Yep. Aretha Franklin. Empress energy right there. Taking care of business. Lady Gaga, freedom. Be a queen. Catching that vibe. You don't need to do anything. This is a karmic connection partner lesson. Could be a twin flame. Divine counterpart. In My Life by the Beatles. Throat chakra. Yeah, go ahead and speak your truth. It's not going to change anything. Whether you communicate or not, it's really not going to change the outcome much here, because you making them wait has made them crazy. Leo energy with the Peridot. Keep sight of important things. Commitment to task at hand. Study stone. Focus. You are in focus right now. Somebody has you in focus is really what I just got that. Saw Angel, and Angel is the centerfold. Song in my head. You know, he's looking at the magazine, you know, and his crush is the centerfold. It's what somebody thinks of you. I'm not enough for you. I can never give you. Somebody has you elevated up on a pedestal, and so they won't come towards you because they're. It's a different word than intimidated that I'm trying to think. They're just afraid that you're going to reject them because you don't really. You're not going to be vulnerable to them, I'll say that. They know that you're not going to be vulnerable to them, I think. Do not forget your goals. Does this support the life you want to live? Say goodbye, don't follow. That's, again, stepping away from toxic stuff. Addictions, obsessions. It's that do whatever to get me by energy, kind of like survival instinct. So, I think that the cards are validating. If you have started to cut out negative attachments, you're on the right path. Soul Star Chakra, Soul's Destiny, Karmic Blueprint. Spiritual Wisdom. Connect to Spirit. Journey of 1,000 miles. Take a chance. Yeah. Did the full energy in there too. That's like taking a risk, you know. Roll the dice. Somebody is definitely afraid to tell you the truth, and there we go. Someone's spying. It's also about looking deeper into a situation, and I don't always say that. Sometimes it's just spying energy, where, you know, looking at social media. But it's also like look deeper into a situation. You might have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius around you, or be a cusper with Sagittarius. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Moldavite. You know what I'm really getting from Moldavite is you have some awesome divine protection, psychic protection. When you put blocks on your energy, people can't get through, and you might need to do that because there is somebody messing with your energy. Criminal with Fiona Apple. I mean, sometimes that's about somebody lying to you or whatever, but this is somebody... Okay, people can manifest in all kinds of different ways, okay? They can just say, oh, I hate that bitch, and I hope bad things happen to... That's manifesting negative energy towards someone, okay? Gossip is manifesting negative energy towards someone. Prayers and meditations are manifesting. So be careful what you are asking for, because you have a high level of manifestation power right now. But somebody is saying things that's causing some negative energy to come your way. So if you are good at that stuff, you might put some blocks up for yourself. You know, there's certain kind of incenses, there's certain kind of crystals that you can get to block things. Like I have black onyx and black obsidian up here, right? So I have different crystals for different reasons up here on, you know, you see the tourmalated quartz, and I've got my... I never say these things the right way. But I have... Anyway, that's really pretty hell light. One of my friends got me for my birthday, and this one, another person got me for my birthday. I have lovely people that give me lovely gifts. I'm so fortunate. Anyway, I'm just saying, you might need to do some protection stuff, Scorpio, because I'm really feeling like people are maybe sending some, you know, and it could be really petty jealousy type stuff, or it could, you know, there's different reasons, but it's interesting. Somebody that's hurt and trying to grow. The nature of their game is really manipulative, and so with criminal, sympathy for the devil, and someone spying, just it's probably smart that you're keeping stuff to yourself right now, you know. Anything else, Spirit, that you want Scorpio to know? Anything else for Scorpio? I'm getting a strong no here. Okay, so let's get these out of the way and ask the personal oracle for some advice. See what our angels, spirit guides, and ancestors have to say to us. You know, with that lore and data showing up too, I feel like it's like you're trying to balance out those sides of you. I got that in somebody else's read too. Maybe that was Libra. Anyway, it's like trying to balance out the divine masculine and feminine, you know. Maybe you're somebody that has to do a lot of different roles, and so, you know, and some of you it could be about gender or sexuality, where you're trying to balance out, because like I said, we all have a spectrum of masculine and feminine energy within us. Oh, by the way, I did not say it in this read, so happy Pride Month to all of those who celebrate. Whether you're out or not, doesn't matter. You can celebrate it in any way that you see fit. Compare yourself with who you were yesterday, because you have grown. Okay, that's the point of that, is we grow a little bit every day. Okay, you are goals. Yeah, all that Empress boss bitch energy, right? Call me HBIC. ADHD, autism. Some of you, and I'm getting more than that too. There might be other mental health situations around you or you. And so, as I've told several people in this last week of reading, reach out if you need to. Get back on track with your mental health, okay? I know that it is a process, and I know that it is easy for me to say. It's not so easy to do. Small baby steps, okay? Put your feet on the floor. Once you get your feet on the floor, you walk to the bathroom, wash your face, okay, and your neck. Whatever it is you need to do, okay? Have something to eat, even if it's a couple of crackers. Um, call a friend. Okay. There are some things you learn best in calm, some in storm. We accept the love we think we deserve. I always think, ouch, when I hear that one, right? Because a lot of times we're in these relationships with people who are not healed, and they're, we didn't cut them, but they're bleeding all over us. And that can be the same. We're all the villain in somebody's story, right? So, but we accept the love we think we deserve. That is, that we don't put good boundaries down, and we don't tell people what we want and need when we feel threatened in some way, right? Like if I ask for what I want or need, I'm gonna have to pay for it in some way. So think about what you're accepting. Also think about what you're, if you are in a partnership, is there work that you need to do to be a better partner too, right? We always need to think about both sides of a situation. I did it before, I can do it again. Whatever you're going through, you have made it through 100% of your days so far. Okay? Love and work and love, that's all there is. You might feel a little bit stretched right now, Scorpio. You will become way less concerned with what other people think of when you realize how seldom they do. Now, I don't know that this is your thinking. I think there's somebody around you that is so worried and people-pleasing that it bothers you, because you're like, why are you so worried about that? Why are you people-pleasing? Somebody pulling on you, right? Might even be a spouse or long-term partner for some of you. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. Scorpio, you got everything you need. At the bottom of this deck, it says, you want to fly, you got to give up the shit that weighs you down. Yep, break free. You are goals. Let's get some runes for you, Scorpio. Thurisaz, Ing, and Lagos. Somebody is a thorn in your side. And you are maybe putting a stop to that. So also that first rune that you see is one that sometimes is referred to as Thor's hammer or Mjolnir. And so while it might be a thorn in the side, it's also Thor's mighty weapon. And so it's like you have the tools you need to get through. I don't know why I can't find it in my book. I always like to look and make sure that there's not something I'm missing. There it is. So it's in reverse. So it really doesn't mean that much different in reverse. It is maybe be cautious and don't make too hasty of decisions. It could be that you feel maybe threatened by someone, possibly. So this can be about protection and luck, but that very much has to be kind of your attitude. You can't be like too arrogant, but it's also like you need to be confident. Then you have Ing in the middle, and it's a successful conclusion, okay? Can mean a milestone in your life. Positive energies. It can mean good fortune, ending of an old phase of life to give rise to a new one. And then you have Legaz, which is intuitive knowledge. It's a very feminine kind of rune. Um, so whatever situations you've been going through, you have the skills you need. I think I said that. You have the skills you need. Um, and if you're needing, like, if you're about to take a test, you're gonna be fine. Okay. These two together, especially, would mean success on a test, or some kind of trial situation. Um, and then also that you do have the support you need to get through whatever situations that are arising for you. So it's a pretty positive rune cast there, Scorpio. Let's get some advice from our fairy friends, okay? What do the fairies need to tell us today? Family. Wherever you go, whatever you do, your family is here for you. Rainbows. Pride. In our forest, no trees debate. Rainbows stand with love, not hate. Release. Sometimes the only thing to do is laugh or cry. It's up to you. And sunrise. Every sunrise sings a song. Don't worry, be happy, just sing along. Well, sunshine and rainbows. That's what we got. You are releasing. You know, all of those things where it was like walking away from toxic energies, releasing. You're leaning on family or chosen family. Okay. Probably getting downloads from somewhere, someone, somebody. Be careful how you're wording your manifestations right now. I mean, I know some of you probably manifest way better than I do, and you know what you're doing, but for those of you that might not have been doing it as long, just be careful what you're wishing for, or you're asking for. Be careful, you know, what comes out of your mouth or about the people around you. Just be careful with that, okay? I do appreciate all of my subscribers. Please like, share, subscribe. It really helps me out, and I truly appreciate any support at all. Lots of love and light to you, and I hope I see you again soon.